Easy as 1+1. Easy peasy.
Neil Brownell, the crazy inventor. You're amazing, and I'll prove it. I'm so positive that I can prove it as I put it in writing. As of this writing, it is the middle of May 2025. The Trump administration has been in office for 5 months, and no bad actors of the sewer in Washington have been arrested. The people who voted to get rid of this sewer are becoming extremely agitated and frustrated. The more reference points you have, the more likely you will make the right decision. Here are my reference points about these arrests. I hope they help anyone who is frustrated. First, I do not know for sure they are going to arrest these people, try them, and put them in prison. Other administrations have promised reform, and we never have gotten it. However, for the people who follow what is going on in Washington and also understand how America works, they know there absolutely has to be accountability. If there isn't, the next corrupt administration will be far worse than the Biden administration. With that said, this is an experience I had dealing with the district attorney in Dutchess County, New York. My 9-year-old daughter and I just happened to be in a location where we witnessed a man hit his wife. He only hit her once, otherwise they would have been arresting me. I reported this assault. Upon reporting it, the detective informed us that there had been many people that have called the police to help this woman. However, my daughter and I were the only ones who actually witnessed him physically assaulting his wife. The detective told us that he was going to go to their home and talk to her, but if she does not press charges, he will not be able to help her. 6 weeks later, I found out that this woman was dead. It turned out that the man constantly beat her until she was dead. The detectives contacted me and asked me if my daughter and I would be willing to testify. Absolutely. Because I was a witness, I had direct access to the Dutchess County District Attorney. The district attorney tells me that the evidence and witnesses that they have are as followed. The night of the murder was a rainy night. He beat her unconscious. He then called up and said she had gone for a walk and had not come back. When the authorities arrived, they found drag marks outside the back door up into the woods. They followed them and found her body. The authorities realized because it was a light rain, this evidence was going to be gone soon. So they took photos. They used a tape measure to measure the drag marks. Any and everything at the crime scene was documented, both by the police department and by the fire department. Besides my daughter and I, they had 48 other witnesses. They had all the reports that had been filed over a period of years. This is a hell of a lot of evidence that this man killed his wife. 6 months after all this man was still slowly driving past our home on a country road, staring at my daughter playing in the yard. I reported this, and the authorities said there was nothing they could do. Because of this, my daughter was not allowed to go outside for 2 years without having an adult with her. 2 years went by. I did not think there was going to be anything done because it had been so long. All the time the DA is telling me they are working on it. It turns out that because we live in America, as you know, he is innocent until we can prove him guilty. The DA had to make sure every I was dotted and every T was crossed. They had to interview all the witnesses and do everything that is required by law so he could not slip through a loophole. The state and the people who helped finally put him away. My point in telling you all of this is at the moment of her death, they had an enormous amount of evidence they could use against him. It still took 2 years. You and I both know that they have an enormous amount of evidence against the communist grifters that call themselves Democrats and the rhinos. I do not believe it is going to take 2 years, but it will take some time. So keep sending good thoughts and prayers that the people who are going after these murderous, thieving grifters are able to legally put them away, staying safe themselves. Always remember, you are good. You were born good. You are literally made out of pure goodness. And you are amazing. And I will prove it. Available at You're Amazing and I'll Prove It, and 5 stars on Amazon. Thank you.